Okay, I think we can start. Please, I'm gonna call the attendance. As soon as you hear your name, please respond, answer present, okay? Let's start. Is Osman Arancibia, Arancibia Arias Osman Julio? Okay, not here. Arteaga Arancibia Micaela?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Thank you. Bautista Sebastián? Not here. Camberos Natalia Lizarazo? Okay, not here. Duarte Aramayo Pamela?
I'm here, teacher.
Thank you. Durán Choque María Fernanda? Not here. Hinojosa Prada Jorge? Okay, not here. Liendo Rodrigo?
I'm here.
Thank you. Simón Montellano Carla?
Here, teacher.
Thank you. And Villalobos Pareja María José?
Here, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna call again. Is Osman Arancibia here? No. Is Bautista Sebastián here?
Yeah, I'm here. Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon. Thank you. And Durán Choque María Fernanda here? No. And Jorge Hinojosa here? Okay. Only 3 students are missing, so no problem with that. Okay, guys, today we have to practice with writing 1 and 2, okay? First off, let's start with some recommendations for you. I'm gonna share the screen right now. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Thanks for answering. Okay, last week we covered writing 1. You already know how you are supposed to answer this question, writing 1, which is integrated. Now, today we're going to practice with writing 2 as well, okay? Which is called independent writing, okay? What is it about? There is little to cover here, so we can move on really soon. What is it about? In this part of the test, you are supposed to write an essay based on personal experience or opinion, okay? In response to a writing topic. You're gonna write based on what you read in a topic, okay? You will write a short sentence telling you what is the topic about, asking you for your opinion, okay? What you have to do here is write an essay, maybe containing 3-4 paragraphs based on what you think about the topic, what you experienced, and your point of view, opinion, okay? You have to respond based on what you think about that topic, okay? And about the time, well, you have 20 minutes. That's it, okay? That's the only thing you have to do in independent writing. You're gonna read a topic, a short sentence, including a topic, and then you're gonna write. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's it. Now it is time for you to practice then. First off, I would really like you to see this. I have prepared some help for you to write at the moment of, to consider at the moment of writing, right? Here we can find some connectors in English. Guys, can you see the screen? I'm not really sure. Okay.
Yes.
White page.
Okay. I'm gonna share this document for you in a moment. So please, it would be a good idea to check it, okay? Because here you can find some help, some suggestions for you to use at the moment of writing, okay? Here we have some connectors that we can include in our paragraphs. Some connectors to express an opinion, to express sequence, to express addition, emphasis, contrast, conclusion, comparison, illustration, cause and effect, and persuasion, okay? Try to use this at the moment of writing. It is really important, okay? What else? Here you can have more connectors, sequence connectors, okay? First, second, third, then, next, after, as soon as, later, before, finally. In this kind of connectors, you can use I don't know, these words, phrases, let's say, in order for your writing to be more coherent, okay? You can use this in both sentences and paragraphs. So consider using it, okay? Using them. What else? Here we have connectors to express an opinion, okay? In writing number 2, you will be asked to express your point of view. So this would be really useful for you for that task. Connectors for opinion in English. You can also check it out, okay? Connectors for conclusion, okay? Conclusion and introductory paragraphs are really important. So for this, you have these ideas, okay? You can use these connectors at the beginning of your paragraph, okay? At the beginning of your concluding paragraph, okay? So it will be a good idea to read them, okay? What else? Here we have some extra connectors for you to check it, to consider. Sequence, result, emphasis, addition, reason, example. How to provide examples, how to initiate a sentence that will include examples. For example, for instance, that is such as, namely, you have a lot of sources to choose from. Okay, here. Since you are supposed to write an essay, please, I would really recommend you follow this structure, okay? This is a paragraph structure. A paragraph has to have an introduction, which always includes the topic sentence, a body, who will include the supporting sentences, and a conclusion, okay? This is what a paragraph should include. What about an essay? An essay structure. An essay. What is an essay? It is a set of paragraphs that expose an idea. What does this essay have to have? Sorry. An introduction paragraph, a supporting paragraph, another supporting paragraph, another supporting paragraph, and finally a concluding paragraph, okay? What do these paragraphs have to have? This, okay? An introduction, a body, and a conclusion. This is the structure of a paragraph, and this is the structure of an essay, okay? So consider following this structure in paragraphs and essays in order to write what you are supposed to write in the tasks for writing number 1 of writing number 2, okay, guys? It is a good idea to follow this structure. If you follow this, be sure that your paragraph will be okay and your essay will be excellent. So try to do it, okay? Nice. Finally, this is a sample essay that I wrote at the university, okay? It includes all these structures, okay? So it would be also a good idea for you to read it, okay? This is something that I did. So I hope you like it. It is about video games. It is an argumentative paragraph. It has a supporting, it has a controlling idea, a supporting ideas, some arguments, okay, that I have in favor of video games, the benefits that they have, maybe some extra ideas, an introductory paragraph, supporting paragraph, supporting paragraph, supporting paragraph, and a concluding paragraph. So this is the structure of an essay. So here we have, there you have, in this essay you can find an example, okay? So it would be a good idea for you to read it, okay? That's it. I'm gonna send this link for you. And please consider using these suggestions at the moment of writing, okay? I am really sure that they will help you a lot. I'm gonna share this, the link in the chat of Zoom. There you have. And now it is time for you to practice, okay? Please let me know if you receive the link. Guys, are you there?
Yes, I saw the link.
Okay. What about the rest?
Yes, it is here.
Yes, it is delivered.
Okay, thank you. Now, if you want, you can check them. You can check it out later or right now at the moment of writing. We're gonna practice with 2 exercises. The first one will be about integrated essay, and then we're going to practice with independent essay, okay? So I hope you are ready. I'm gonna set the timer for you. You're gonna have 20 minutes to write. So please, I will really appreciate you have ready a Word document in blank, or maybe you have your notes, I don't know. The best way you consider to write, please be ready. And here we have what you are supposed to read first, okay? I'm gonna copy this to another document so that you can read it, okay? Give me 1 second, please. And in the same document, please, as soon as you finish your essay, you will copy and paste what you did, okay? I'm gonna send a link for you right now. It will be in blank. Here I'm gonna copy the reading passage. You will have some minutes to read it. And after that, you will share what you did in this document, okay? Are my instructions clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
What about the
Can you
rest?
repeat, please?
Okay. I'm gonna copy the reading part, the reading section of this task in a document, okay? I'm gonna send the link to that document. And in the same page that I'm gonna send, you will share what you did, okay? In 20 minutes. You can write in a Word document right now. After you finish, you have to copy what you did in this document that I am about to send you, so that I can see, so that everybody can see, so that everybody can read and can learn, okay? From mistakes, from corrections, and so on. Is it clear now?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay.
it's clear. Thank you.
Okay. So for this, you will have only 3 minutes. And after that, we're going to start writing, okay? I'm going to send the link right now. Give me 1 second. Okay, editor. Okay, I'm going to send the link right now. Please go there. You can read it from it. And I'm going to set another link. There, in that link, you are supposed to copy what you did, okay? Please go there. I'm gonna start sharing the screen. Here you can read. No problem with that. I'm gonna set the timer. From now on, you have 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes to read. After that, we're gonna listen something about it, and then we're gonna start writing, okay? Let's start. If you have any question, please let me know. I am here to help. Remember that, okay? Okay, guys, time's up. I hope everybody read it. So let's move on to the listening part, okay? You're gonna listen a recording about what you have just read. Let's start. Are you ready, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, let's start then.
Now listen to part of a lecture on the topic you just read about.
All right, so the essay that you all read last week, well, it's very likely that the author of that essay simply didn't like Stein's style. The reasons given in that text kind of point to the author's biases. Take the issue of punctuation for one. Anybody who says the punctuation or the lack of punctuation in Stein's writing doesn't serve a purpose, they clearly haven't read her essay titled Poetry and Grammar. Stein viewed punctuation as a crutch, as a tool that was simply unnecessary. And so, well, relying on a tool like that encouraged authors to write weaker sentences. This is a unique perspective that's worth considering, not something we can simply write off. Second, the idea that Stein took Cubism and approach to writing, applied those concepts to her writing, and that Cubism was somehow incompatible with language, that idea completely ignores the changes in poetry since Stein's day. There's been quite a lot of poetry that relies on the sounds of words and the images conjured by what seem like totally nonsensical phrases. Stein's work is of massive literary influence, as an early example of that. And as for Stein's relationships with other authors and artists, you only have to look at Hemingway's famous style to see a Stein's influence. The simple, common words, the repetition, a lot of what we think as Hemingway's came directly from Stein. She really changed the way people around her were working. It wasn't just a social connection.
Summarize the points made in the lecture you just heard, explaining how they cast doubt on points made in the reading.
Okay, guys, did you understand what you have to do? Or do you want me to repeat the last part of the recording?
Please, can you repeat the last
Repeat
part?
the question, teacher.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Explaining how made in the
way people around her were working.
Okay, please pay attention to the question, okay?
It wasn't just a social connection.
Summarize the points made in the lecture you just heard, explaining how they cast doubt on points made in the reading.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay, so now it is time for you to start writing, okay? I'm gonna give you 20 minutes, the time you are supposed to have. After that, please, in order, copy what you did in the document I sent you, okay? Then we're gonna see what you did. Maybe I'm gonna mention some corrections. I'm gonna see what you did and explain what you did well, what you did wrong, so that you can improve, okay? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what about the rest?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. Now let's start. I'm gonna give you 20 minutes, okay? You are free to start. If you have any question, doubt, whatever, please let me know, okay? Let's start. One more thing, guys. You can read the passage whenever you want, okay? You are free to do it. Okay, guys, did you finish? Time's up. If you were doing the test right now, you're not supposed to have any more time. So let's stop there, okay? Please, guys, did you finish? Tell me.
No, I couldn't finish, teacher.
Okay, okay. What about the rest?
Can you give us a couple of minutes, please?
Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 extra minutes, okay? But please consider the time, okay? For the TOEFL test, you are supposed to have 20 minutes only, okay? So consider that. 2
Okay,
extra
thank you.
minutes, please. Okay, guys, now it is time for you to copy what you did to the document I sent. Please, in order, okay? Follow this order, okay? Michaela, please copy your writing or your essay in the second page. Okay? Did you hear me?
Yes, teacher, is already there.
Okay. Pamela, please, in the third page.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Rodrigo, in the fourth page, please. Carla, in the fifth page. And finally, Maria Jose in the sixth page, okay? As soon as you do it, please let me know so that we can start checking.
I already pasted in my work.
Okay, thank you.
Me too.
What about the rest?
Me too, teacher.
It is, teacher.
Okay. So let's see now where it is. Okay, before I start checking what you did, is there any volunteer who would like me to read what you did? Okay, this is the reading passage. Okay, this is Micaela's essay. Pamela's essay, okay. This is Rodrigo's, okay. The fifth page is empty. And the sixth is from, I think it was Maria Jose, okay. Any volunteer who would like to have his or her writing read?
Yes, me, teacher.
Okay, who is talking? Pamela. Okay, let's see.
Pamela.
Where is your essay? In what page?
Third page.
The third page. Okay, let's see. Okay, please, Pamela, read what you did.
Okay. The reading passage and lecture both discuss about American literature and the influence of writer Gertrude Stein. The reading extract claims that Gertrude Stein was not a big influence and provides argument of support. However, the professor in the lecture argues that she was a massive influence in their literature. The reading passage starts by the affirmation that Stein's works tend to be inaccessible to readers, especially because she did not communicate thoughts and emotions in a clear way in much of her writing. To illustrate this point, the author mentions that literary critic Edmund Wilson said that Stein's shortcoming was that she took many of the concepts of Cubism, a style of painting that emphasized visual representation without clear emotion or meaning, and attempted to apply them to language. Nevertheless, in the lecture, it is noted that although she might not have been too demonstrative, she was to those who could understand her writing, such as Ernest Hemingway, who became who he was because of the influence of Gertrude Stein, as many other authors did back then. Finally, the author mentions that Stein didn't have a real historical significance, whereas the lecturer maintains that she was a massive influence for literature in general, not only for the American.
Okay. As a whole, it is okay. Good use of ideas. You mentioned the point of the lecturer and the reader and what you read in the passage. Okay. Be careful with some grammar structures, please. For example, where it is, I don't remember. Okay, may not have been too demonstrative. This doesn't exist, at least for me. Okay, maybe you could have said or written something like, okay, she may not be, that's it. She may not be, or she hadn't been too demonstrative. Okay, or maybe you can say, although she probably hadn't been too demonstrative. Okay, but this doesn't exist. Okay, so be careful with that. Another thing, not only for the Americans, here it is necessary to write a comma but also for any other thing. Okay, that's the way you have to use not only and but also, okay?
Okay, teacher.
That's it, okay? So please consider that. As for the organization, it is okay. Grammar mistakes cannot be found. So excellent use of the grammar. And what else can I say about what you did? It is okay, good organization of ideas. You answered the question, that's the most important thing. So that's it, okay? That's the way you have to do it. You have to organize in paragraphs, okay? Maybe the use of commas and periods, okay? Be careful with that. As I told you before, please try to make sentences and divide your ideas into sentences, okay? Into complete sentences and divide them with periods, not commas. But apart from that, everything is okay. Good job.
Thank you, teacher.
I'm gonna read another one now before I choose. Any volunteer would like me to read?
I would like you to read mine, please.
Okay, where it
Because
is?
I'm not sure about nothing right now. I don't know.
Okay,
The
where
last
is it?
one.
The last one, okay. I'm gonna read it for you now. Okay, Gertrude Stein is one of the most, one of the most important, okay? We're using superlatives because be careful with that. The most important authors in the 20th century. But, okay, in this part, maybe this connector is okay, but maybe here you can use however instead, okay? But it's
Okay.
more likely to be used
Informal.
in sentences, not in sentences. Here, for example.
Okay.
But, okay. But if you are finishing the sentence and you're starting another one, you can use however, okay? The meaning doesn't change. So, okay. So you can use however instead. When you start a
Okay.
sentence with something like this, you can use however instead, okay? However, sometimes people do not agree with this. From my point of view, comma, I truly believe that she is. Okay, she is what? She is what? She is right, I think.
No, she's one of the most important authors in the 20th century.
Okay, I truly believe that she is. Okay, she is, okay, then.
One of them could
She is
be.
one of them, okay. You can add something to that, okay? Be careful with that. What else? The two main events that have marked her career on are found in two aspects. To start, okay, we can see that the way she expresses thoughts and feelings is kind of faded. For instance, the lecture and the passage made a comparison maybe, or a
Oh,
contrast.
yes, right, you're right.
Yeah, that's it. Be careful with that. With Cubism, in this relation, comma, we can see how in this kind of painting, the reading cannot express emotions clearly. Okay, we can see how in this kind of paint, like in this kind of paint. Okay, now I understand. I didn't see this comma. How, like in this kind of painting, the writing cannot express emotions clearly. Okay, good. These times, adults always complain that we're not romantic or sweet anymore. Okay, that we are not romantic or sweet. That's it. Anymore is not needed here. That we became too cold and we do not know how to express our feelings if we still have them. Okay, maybe
Okay, that like the last sentence that I add to my writing, because I knew that I was missing like a lot of words, so I just tried to like add something.
okay.
Like I know that the idea is incomplete.
That's it. You have to improve that part, I think,
Yeah, right.
Okay, thanks for letting me know, because as you said, it is kind of hard for me to understand the sentence because it is incomplete. Maybe a sentence, maybe an example is required here, something else, right? So
Yeah,
try
right.
to fix that. You're gonna have extra time for the next class to fix this, okay? The other aspect is the punctuation. Boom, period. Excellent. The writer believed that this punctuation is totally unnecessary in order to express herself. After her poetry, many other artists started to do the same. That's the aspect that I would like to focus on the most, because nowadays, okay, here, then the comma is not necessary, because nowadays we write like them, without dots or commas. Actually, we even make words shorter, okay, because nowadays we write like them, without, here the comma is not necessary, dots or commas. Okay, maybe this, you can finish the sentence here and here. You can do something like this. Actually, we even make words shorter. That's it, okay? Do not try to separate sentences with commas. Do it with periods, okay?
Okay.
This is one idea. This is another one, okay? What else? I have not a deep knowledge of literature or poetry, but I truly believe that the same have made a significant change in the way we write today. Okay, you express your point of view here. Okay, maybe it is okay, but you need to answer the question. What was the question? You were supposed to make a comparison between what you listen and what you read. That's it. The organization of ideas is okay. I understood what you did. So focus on the question in this part of the writing, okay? But the writing is excellent, at least for me.
Okay,
good use
thank
of
you.
words. So try to be more focused on answering the question. That's it. Okay,
Thank
guys,
you.
good job. I'm gonna read what you did these days, and I'm gonna comment on them the next class, okay? So do not worry. If you want, you can improve what you did today, okay? And on Thursday, we're gonna practice with task number 2. Okay, guys?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, now before you leave, please complete the daily survey and then you can leave the session.
I'm
Thanks for
sorry, I
attending.
have a question.
Tell me.
When are you going to provide us the links of the taped classes?
The taping classes?
Yes.
Okay, do
Well,
you,
while you are filming and streaming on YouTube, I think, and when are you going to provide these links? That links.
okay, I'm gonna ask for those links and then I'm gonna send those links to the chat, to the WhatsApp group, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Rodrigo,
I'm sorry.
I saw the link on our TOEFL on WhatsApp. I asked for the same and it's on the group on WhatsApp. The YouTube link
Oh,
is
really?
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't see.
it's already
Okay.
there.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay.
okay, thanks for asking, okay? That's it, if that's
Rodrigo,
all,
I got another question, sorry.
okay, tell me.
I think this Andrea told us that we should take our connectors test. Where is it?
Okay, you were supposed to take a connectors test. I think you are supposed to send a message to a number or a bot, and that bot is going to answer what you write, and you're going to choose from some options, and that bot is going to send you a link. I think that's the way you have to do it.
Oh, okay, but is it a link or where can I find it?
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna.
hi. I'm sorry, I already did the test, so I had the same doubt, but you have to go to executiveenglish.education.com,
Okay,
which is the official website.
okay, and there it is.
And in the, I don't know, the resources, educational resources, I don't know which one, but there are 3 videos of connectors, and there, and in the below part, and in the part below the videos, we have the instructions for the test. We have to message some number with some phrase, and they give you the instructions. You take the test and you have a diploma or a certificate right there as soon as you finish the test.
That's it. That's the way you have to do it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. So please, guys, thank you for answering that question, and please see you on Thursday. Okay. Thanks for attending. See you guys. Take care.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.